You sit down to study. Not tomorrow. Not after dinner. Right now. You open your laptop, take out your notebook, open the chapter, and for a moment you genuinely believe today's going to be different. Today is the day you'll stop wasting time. But before starting, a thought pops into your head. Maybe you should make a proper study plan first, just so you know exactly what to do. Sounds reasonable. So you search best study timetable. One video becomes 2, 2 becomes 5, and before you know it you're watching someone explain how they studied 12 hours a day, woke up at 4 a.m., exercised, read books, drank 3 liters of water and somehow still had a social life. An hour passes. Then another. But it doesn't feel like procrastination because you're technically doing something related to studying. That's the dangerous part. You're not scrolling random memes. You're watching productivity videos. You're learning study methods. You're researching strategies. Feels useful. Feels responsible. Feels productive. But have you noticed how some students know everything about studying, except the subjects they're supposed to study? They know active recall, spaced repetition, Pomodoro, flashcards, blurting, study trackers, and productivity apps. They know all the techniques. What they don't know is Chapter 1 because they've spent more time learning how to study than actually studying. And honestly, I don't think the problem is laziness. I think the problem is starting. Starting means opening the chapter you've been avoiding for a week. Starting means finding out that the topic is harder than you expected. Starting means being confused for 20 minutes before things begin to make sense. That's uncomfortable. Watching another study video is much easier. So instead of starting, we plan. We make timetables. We reorganize our notes. We download another productivity app. We convince ourselves that one more strategy is all we need. But deep down we already know what needs to be done. The issue isn't information. The issue is action. Then night arrives. You look at your desk and realize the books are exactly where they were in the morning. Nothing has changed except now you feel guilty. You start questioning yourself. Why can't I focus? Why does everyone else seem disciplined? Why am I wasting so much time? The funny thing is that millions of students are asking themselves the exact same questions. Most people aren't struggling because they don't know what to do. They're struggling because they're waiting to feel ready. They're waiting for motivation. They're waiting for the perfect mood, the perfect timetable, the perfect day. But the students who make progress usually aren't the ones with the best plans. They're the ones who start before they feel ready. They study when they don't feel motivated. They begin even when they're confused. They don't wait for the perfect moment because they know it rarely shows up. So if you're watching this while avoiding a chapter, while searching for another study method, while promising yourself you'll start tomorrow, here's something worth remembering. The perfect strategy isn't coming. The perfect mood isn't coming either. At some point you have to close the videos, open the chapter and begin. Study badly if you have to. Study for 10 minutes if you have to. Just start. Because the chapter you're scared of doesn't become less scary tomorrow. It becomes less scary the moment you finally open it.